Alright, what's going on, guys? Zombie here, and welcome back into a review. And today, we're going to be solving the Five Nights at Freddy's story. And this is basically a theory. It's very big. It's by this guy right here on Reddit. So slap the like button down below, guys, for the solved FNAF story. This is gonna solve everything when it comes down to sister location. I thought this was pretty cool. Don't know why I didn't update it yet. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up because this is a very important video. Because this is a very big theory. It's a very big one. So I figured I would make a video on it. And shout out to this guy on Reddit for making this. And let's get right to this, guys. So let's start out with this from the very beginning here. Sister location and the true story of FNAF, aka Five Nights at Freddy's. The final night of sister location ends with the implication that the night shift technician Mike, or Eggs Benedict, as he is professionally known as, becomes the Purple Man responsible for the murders that set off central conflict in the series. How many, as you guys know of, this has been pointed out to be not the case. As you guys know, the guy is not Purple Guy. That's basically right there confirmed. It's not Purple Guy. There's many facts pointing to that. Despite the technician's purple eyes and whatever Skype might want to less scrutinizing the viewer to believe, our breakfasty friend is not the Purple Guy. It has been established for a very long time that Purple Guy murdered the 5 or more kids, setting off the puppet's attempt at revenge and central plot of the series. However, as revealed in the Silver Eyes novel, the Purple Guy is none other than William Afton. So, co-founder of Fazbear Entertainment. Oh, he is the co-founder of Fazbear Entertainment. However, the book is only slightly canon to the events of the main games, which are really what we care most about. Still not convinced? Take a look at the blueprints for the Funtime animatronics. Notice anything strange? And obviously, it lists off a lot of the blueprints on here, such as proximity sensor, group-in coordination, parental track-in, 360 pivot, and voice mimic / Lauren, and a storage tank. Interesting. That's right, Lauren, storage tank. These animatronics were built for the single purpose in mind: kidnapping children. That tank ain't a storage for exotic butter. This is what the special feature Mr. Afton was about in the beginning of the game. William designed these animatronics with the intent of capturing more children for his sick purposes. Circus Baby's Pizza World was just a front for William Afton's stealing operations. These aren't the Henry Afton animatronics we're used to. Oh no, these ones don't just have the souls of dead kids inside them. They are literally built to kidnap and murder. And as you guys can see, this is just showing us like the different similarities between everything here. So yeah, the pendulum swings one way and then it swings the other. Now we return to darkness. Something terrible is coming. The pendulum swings from the brother to the brother, from light to dark, finally stopping on the darkness of William. In the novel, William is described to both hate and worship Henry for his animatronic designs. After all, William was stated to handle the accountant side of the company, assuming that they are the co-owners of Fazbear Entertainment. But what would happen if William were to associate funds from the restaurant chain to a project of his own? You would wind up with Circus Baby's Pizza World, the sister location and darker side to Fazbear's Pizza. Purple Guy is running the show now, a show where children are kidnapped by these Funtime animatronics and then scooped out for the William. But why are we left with the question why? Why does he do these things? Instead, is he insane? It is out of spite for his brother's success with Freddy and Co. Maybe one, maybe both. But the answer lies within the black sheep of the series, Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Everyone knows that the general plot of FNAF 4 with the kid of the flashlight, spoopy minigames, bad dreams, jerk brother, and finally one fatal accident that many have said to be the driving tragedies behind the events of FNAF. Whether you believe it is the bite of 87 or 83, this event closes down the location it occurs. But as our good pal Dawko pointed out, the layout of the minigames matches the layout of the map we see in the breaker room of sister location. As you can see, They match up perfectly. They match up perfectly. The layouts match up were the kids' parents the whole time. They simply weren't there. Everyone had a role to play. What is seen in the shadows is easily misunderstood by the mind of a child. This was just the crying child mistaking the employee helping a fellow employee into a suit. No! The child witnessed part of the experiment he is unwillingly part of just before the doors between the restaurant and Circus Baby's pizza stage slammed shut. These unmarked rooms are simulations of sorts where the children William has most likely kidnapped and drugged as to get them to play along, interact with the crying child, but to what end? If we are to assume that this is some sort of experiment done by the purple guy on the crying child, then what exactly is purple guy trying to accomplish? First of all, we know how exactly he has gone about conducting his experiments. As you can see here, notice anything similar. Through the combination of hallucinogenic gas. Think back to gas leaks that caused Pizza World to shut down, as well as possible several real-life animatronics. William simulated the child 6 hours at a night for 5 nights. William would observe this from the private room in the Funtime Auditorium. See, it all connects, man. Also present in the private room is Fredbear plush, equipped with a walkie-talkie that followed around and gave advice to the child. After the night ended, the child would be taken to other rooms, areas where the events in the mini-games occurred. On the 6th day of the experiment, it finally came to a quick and sudden end. After being bitten, the child fended off his own nightmares for another few nights before succumbing to his injuries. The 4 kids who did it were either killed by William to cover up his tracks, thus becoming the original 4 animatronics, or they escaped. I'll cover both scenarios later, but for now, if the 4 teens were able to escape the trial, the crying child's brother goes on to play a pivot role in the franchise. At the end of FNAF 4, the Fredbear plush appears one more time, telling that we are still here, and finally, I will put you back together. If you analyze the hexagon codes of the text, you'll find out the new color of the Fredbear plush text matches the color of this character. Who is this pigtail girl? Is it crying child's sister? Does she become baby? People suspected either or both of these things prior to Sister Location's release. However, we find out that Baby was created as a killing machine and possibly doesn't even have the soul inside of her. She certainly isn't possessed by a girl, as we hear Baby talk about she gave ice cream to her. This is the daughter of William Afton. As many of you guys have said, he didn't let her near Baby because of the baby scooper, but the daughter died anyways. When her father was distracted, William somehow made Henry create a baby, and when Henry realized how horrible his creation was, he used it to end his life. William continued his experiments until being attacked by the spirits of the children he experimented on and forced into the Springlock suit, killing him and creating Springtrap. But what was William Afton doing after these children were kidnapped and murdered? What about the point of the whole experiment is simple. He was stealing their souls. The Purple Man used his brother's genius and his own lack of morality to create life. As we all know, the first victim was killed at Fredbear's Diner and became the puppet. The puppet stuffed 5 souls of William's next 5 victims into the animatronic suits. The first murder occurred in the 70s. 7 years later, William attempted to recreate the puppet's work. He created Pizza World, stole and experimented on these 5 kids. William intended to ultimately stuff their souls into the new bodies, and the puppet did to the withered animatronics. The murderer wanted to give life, and he was successful. To be continued. So basically, this explained everything about Sister Location, the whole point of Sister Location, the plot of Sister Location, and my god, this is mind-blowing. Let's look at some of the comments here. This is a very long theory, got me like... Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Anyways, moving on from that. What's this one? Oh my god, look at all these dank memes. Oh my god, what about this one? Oh my, that's uncalled for. That's so uncalled for. No, that did not just go there. The fun part is when Scott debunks his theory in his upcoming games. Dies. But no, this is like such a good theory though. Like literally, like this connects so finely, and I want to see what this guy has to say in the to be continued, like about like maybe the future games or whenever Scott makes a new game or whatever. I want to see what is continued out of this, because honestly, it makes perfect sense. Like literally, this makes complete sense, and I'm not even making that up just to, you know, compliment the theory. Like, this is a really good theory. I'm honestly like really on board with this, and I want to know what you guys in the comment section have to say. I'm going to give this an updo. It now has 229 upvotes. I want to know what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, slap that like button down below. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Bye, everyone.